Oh, hey. How you doing? Duff here. Sorry, I was just hanging out in virtual reality. It's become my new favorite place to go. You should try it sometime. Hey, it's almost the end of the weekend. It's after 5 o'clock on Sunday. And no, I didn't have to work this weekend, but I've been hopping, as always. So I figured I gotta do some video. I got my new computer here, courtesy of JB Computers on Facebook. I'll have a link to his Facebook page in the description below. He built this system for me. Okay, so my new computer is a AMD Ryzen 9 3900X 12-core processor. And the video card is a Radeon RX 5700 XT. So I was looking for something that would be faster with video editing, help me crunch those video files, which takes a long time. So that's what I'm running. Just got it up this weekend. And like I said, I'll have a link to JB Computers in the description below. His name's Jason, great guy. Really was good to work with, very responsive, very nice. So yeah, highly recommended. Okay, so while I'm getting dressed here, it's a good time to mention that if you like my channel, you should consider liking and subscribing to this video. Get that in there early before you guys fall asleep. So yeah, put on some clothes. Came up with I don't know if it's an interesting idea or not, but it's something that shouldn't consume a lot of time because I can do it right here in my house. I'm going to take my various PEVs outside, and it looks like we got some shit on the lens. I want to take my various PEVs in the backyard and compare how they feel. You know, now that I have two suspension wheels, I'm thinking about doing it with pretty much everything I have. The two suspension wheels, the V11, the S18, my two conventional wheels, the 16X and the MSX, and my two one wheels, the Pint and the One Wheel XR. And Elsa's coming. Hi, baby. Come on up. Come on. Good girl. There you go. Let's get that over there. Good girl. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna go back there and ride them around, give us some seat of the pants impressions on how each device feels. My backyard is very bumpy. It's one of the things I've been doing this weekend. I probably spent a total of 7 to 8 hours in the yard between weed whacking and mowing. Yeah, great times. It's a great time to be a homeowner. Good news is it's the end of October, so hopefully the grass growth will start to slow down here in Florida. All right, so got my helmet. We're just gonna be wearing a helmet and wrist guards for this. No high speeds will be occurring. So let's do that and get out there. Can't take too long, so I gotta get back into VR, man. I start getting the shakes when I'm dealing with reality. I can't. Oh, one more thing before I forget, get it again early in the video. Next Saturday night, Halloween night, Cindy and I are gonna be live streaming. Cindy is being creative about this, and I think it should be kind of funny. So if you have nothing going on Halloween night, you know, COVID-19, you know, you don't wanna be around a lot of people. You can be completely safe on your Halloween by just tuning into our live stream. It'll be, I don't know, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, somewhere in that range next Saturday night. So yeah, look for it. And you know the best way to be notified of when that live stream occurs is to be a subscriber and turn on notifications by hitting the bell that's over there. Just saying. All right, first up is the One Wheel Pint. Yes, I still have my Pint. No, you haven't seen me ride it very much. All right, let's see how the Pint does. This very bumpy terrain. This area used to be cornfields. Whoa, or not even cornfields, I'm sorry. Tomato fields, actually. And certain areas you can still see the ridges from the rows of tomatoes that used to be here. But bottom line is it's very, very bumpy. Big tire does help absorb some of the bumps, but this is not exactly easy for me on the Pint. Of course, I'm a little rusty. I haven't been doing my one wheeling hardly at all lately, so that feels good. Whoa, it's a little wet right there. let's simple stop it. I can still simple stop, all right. Okay, here we are with the XR, the $1,800 to $1,900 one-wheel XR. Again, just like the Pint, I have not been on this sucker in quite a while. Now my XR has the stock tire, the stock Vega tire, just because the board is a little bit bigger than the Pint and the tire has a flatter profile. It feels a little less twitchy. As far as handling the terrain, feels similar. You know, the tire is doing some suspension work for you, but your knees are doing the majority of it. It's crazy how many one-wheelers you hear coming over to the EUC side of things. I hear it and see it more and more and more, and there's a good reason for it. A one-wheel is fun, but as far as specs go, an EUC absolutely kills it. You know, so I'll never get rid of my one-wheels. But I think long term, unless Future Motion is planning to do something really radical to switch things up, I'm not sure what the lifespan of the one-wheel is going to be. All right, now we have the KingSong 16X. I was just thinking, I don't think I'm going to do the MSX as well, because I think it's going to be very similar, you know. Non-suspension EUCs are going to feel pretty similar back here. You know, the bigger diameter ones might feel a little better. You know, like if I still had my Monster, might feel a little better back here, but most non-suspension EUCs feel pretty similar in rough terrain. Definitely feel like I'm able to go faster on this than I am on the one wheels. Not only because the EUC is just natively faster, but the larger diameter tire allows you to move at a faster clip. Okay, now things start to get better for me. We are on the V11. You know, those first three devices, they were okay. You know, it's tolerable. But if I was riding that kind of terrain for a long period of time, I would be getting pretty beat up. Whereas on the V11 right now, it feels great. Still feel the bumps, but to a much lesser degree. Feel more confident, you know, going across this terrain at a higher speed, because the wheel is taking some of the scare out of it. Feels good, very good. All right, here is my S18. I left the S18 for last because it's the most advanced suspension system out of all the devices that I just rode. So let's see how it feels in the backyard test. It feels different right away because of the lower pedal position compared to the V11. V11 pedals feel so high. As far as the way it's taking the bumps, I would say it feels slightly better than the V11, not a lot, slightly. Like the heavier bumps, I can feel that it's absorbing it a little bit better. Looks like we picked up a hitchhiker. What are you doing, buddy? Come on. Come on, jump off. Go ahead. There you go. I wonder who did that. What's up, Cupcake? Make sure the girls have food. Hi. Gotta scoop some poop, I see. Yeah, you girls pooped in the sand today, huh? All right. All right, so I just wanted to just kind of do real quick backyard rides on each one of those devices back to back, so I could get a pretty sound idea of which felt better in those conditions. You girls want some grains? Hi, Mr. Squirrel, what you doing? Here, you want some? Here. It's okay, buddy. You don't have to leave, it's okay. We've got a squirrel here that thinks he's one of the chickens. Whenever I put grains out, he likes to come and munch out on them. Cutie cute, what's up? What's up, cutie? Come on, come here, cutie, here. Here, girls. You don't have to leave. It's fine. Nothing's going on. So anyways, I would say as far as the way those felt, if I was to rank them, as far as the way that they felt in the backyard, they actually kind of followed the, Alexa, stop. We have an Amazon Alexa in the coop. Go ahead, here. Go ahead. There you go. So anyways, yeah, as far as the way they felt, it almost went with the same order as me riding them. I would say the Pint was probably the bumpiest ride, slightly smaller tire, a little squirrelier because of the rounded profile of that tire, a little harder to control. XR felt a notch above, not significantly better, but more stable, slightly smoother. I would then go to the 16X. Bigger diameter tire, lets you handle the bumps more confidently, faster, but there definitely is a lot of pounding going on with my knees with a non-suspension EUC in those conditions. Finally, that brings me to the two suspension wheels, the V11 and the S18. Both felt very, very good. If I were to give one wheel a slight, and I mean slight advantage, it would be the S18. It felt like it absorbed the bumps a little bit better in the back. The negative with the S18 is the noise it makes when the suspension system is working. It's a little slappy. That's the adjective that would come up for it. It's a slappy feeling with the suspension on the S18, but it definitely does get the job done with a V11 close behind. Overall, V11 is still my favorite suspension wheel, but if we're just talking suspension, I think the S18 has a small advantage. Speaking of suspension, the property is now dried out. If you couldn't tell from watching the video, that means that I can maybe start entertaining the idea of doing ramp jumps again, albeit with a sturdier and better ramp. But I've never done any ramp jumping with the V11. I only did that with the S18, so maybe we'll try that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure. So this is just kind of a ragtag video. Just want to get something out here. I didn't want to go 2 weeks without getting an EUC video out there, so this is what you got. Be sure to tune in for the live stream next Saturday night, Halloween night. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. If you tune in, you'll see why. And if you have any comments, suggestions, ideas, and thoughts about the video, please leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Until next time, Duffman out. You don't like if I'm sitting here? All right, it's fine. There you go. What's all the rocks on the chair for?
There's 26. There should be 26, but it's too high.
You're gonna put letters on them or something?
Okay.
You should just put up the hammock. It's more comfortable.
Oh, this is nice though.
Yeah.
Fresh off my leg.
Okay. I hate Carol basking.